Alright, so it's streaming. Just want to see what the performance is. Graphics correct. Memory usage. Might as well put my keys on my phone. Mother. Oh yeah, don't crash. I'm still not in the game. It says warning, stream elite. Alright, what does this say? Yeah, it look like, but. What is the recommended bit rate? 68. Oh, hell nah, we can't do that. My PC couldn't handle it, it'll kill itself. I played one match and you telling me that's all I can play. I'm pretty sure it's a free. It's just like something I like. Yeah, like, oh. Do I already own it? What? What's my free little pack? Claim. It says claim, bruh. Was there always my audio when I did this? I don't hear Jay shit. Let's my audio when I did this. I don't hear Jay shit. Bruh, man, lame man games. probably the hurricane, bro, fucking up my internet. Let's watch YouTube shorts on the other monitor.
This is an Airsoft P90 that we've rigged to fire without using BBs. The cool thing is we got this attachment that has a fake muzzle flash. Tell me what you think. There's actually no real flame at all. It's a flame filtered LED that reflects off of the gas that cycles the airsoft.
It's typically when a BB goes through the airsoft, it triggers the light. Every time it passes, it's hitting the light. Obviously, we can't be shooting real BBs out of it, so we had to come up with a way to put something in there to trigger that light. It's just a doubled over piece of electrical tape that then is taped onto the back of our thing. So when it, the air hits it, this moves, triggering the light. Should be able to simulate.
Goddamn.
You missed! This is an air.
Anton, what are you doing? You know your contract.
Can I commission you for a VTuber logo?
You don't have to commission me. I could just show you how to make one in Photoshop. Yeah, it'll take 20 minutes. Yeah, let's make one. Okay, step 1, get Photoshop. You could buy it, pirate it, I don't care. Step 2, get this specific font. Every VTuber uses this specific font. Type out your name, move all the letters into weird spots, like you're putting together a puzzle and you're trying to make the letters fit in together. Split every other letter of your name, open up blend shape, select color overlay, and then alternate colors for each letter, whatever your color palette is. To make the letters 3D, add a drop shadow. Next, you're just gonna add some bullshit to the sides. Just shapes are fine, doesn't matter. I'm gonna add a little Tamagotchi. Group everything into one folder, add a stroke, make it white, and make it big. Add another drop shadow. This doesn't look bad at all, right? How long has it been? Like 15 minutes? Go make your own logo.
The Jawbone LMA.
Chips aren't gonna work, dude. Hey. Chips aren't gonna work. No.
No, that old thing need to get out of the way. She lame for. Guess what? I watched it like 5 fucking shorts and then I'm still not in the game. I wonder if I hop in a rank match, anything will happen. I'm really trying to play this Meat Protocol shit. Ooh. I did not get the bomb ass headgear for Thermite. How about I close the game and reopen it while I watch some Most Haunted Places by Papa Meat.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit on down because we're talking about something that's
Someone needs to touch Papa Meat.
Today we're going to be talking about the most haunted locations in America. Now, a lot of these locations I've heard of before as well, but I've never actually dove into some of these. Like some of these we're going to be talking about have movies based around them or whatever. But I was actually curious to see some of the most haunted places in America. I mean, I
guess not.
I know all the scientists, all the elite, very, very smart.
It needs to hurry up, try to go to work, dude.
Are gonna
For
say,
4.5 fucking
what are you
hours.
talking about?
Fucking doing anything.
Come in contact with a few ghosts, man. Well, I couldn't see it.
Shit, if my stream works normally, I mean, besides it looking like balls, it looks like it's in 720p.
Just experience a ghost.
I love you might
You just shivered. Did you just experience a ghost?
Random ass games.
You have to be. Well, you better hold it. So just know that I've had my own little run-in with ghosts sitting, laying down, and my friend. Kind of sounds like I'm having gay sex with my friend. Laying down, had sleepovers with my buddies, and then you hear something creak. What? And I hate when people are like, "It's just the house settling." Really, dude? It's a 23-year-old house. It's just settling. Tectonic plates are shifted. If it was like a house from the 1800s, I'm like, sure.
The house is built on burial grounds.
No, go ahead and say Indian burial grounds, dude. What, Indian burial grounds? That's offensive, dick. Alright, first up we have Amityville. We want to start with some of the heavy hitters.
Oh, that's the Eminem song.
Amityville is like the most popular haunted house, and I think it's even recorded to be the most haunted house ever, which I don't know how you clarify the most haunted, which I'm guessing they just mean like the most documented hauntings. Notorious haunted house, whatever. It started its legend in Amityville, New York on November 13th, 1974, when 23-year-old Ronald DeFeo Jr., good guy, shot and killed 6 members of his family.
What the hell?
Jumped the gun on that one. This included his mother, father, 2 sisters, and 2 brothers. Whole goddamn cheaper by the dozen family in there, don't they? Armed with a .35 caliber Marlin rifle, DeFeo shot his family members as they slept. How do they all stay asleep? Well, it's a big house, or do you think you like put a pillow over it? You ever played like Max Payne 3? There's like a level where he puts a plastic bottle over the tip of his gun as a silencer, and I'm like, would that work? It's a cool idea, at least. Just like a thing of Mountain Dew. He shot most of them in the head and a few of them in the back. That seems cool. Even from a guy who's possessed or something, just shoot all of them in the head. If you're gonna, come on.
The ones he hated the most, he shot in the back.
Oh, he definitely shot his family in the back. Dad's like, oh. He'd probably take a couple shots in the back to kill somebody. Originally, DeFeo blamed the murders on a mob hitman. It was the Italians that killed my family. The Italians. But as time passed, Ronaldo DeFeo confessed to the murders himself. DeFeo told investigators that he heard voices urging him to kill his family.
I don't think I've seen that on the road the last time.
That angels or demons would tell me. The angels came and told me to shoot
No,
my
my
dad
booster
3
from
times in the
ran out.
back. This is the day after your sister, like, I don't know, broke your sick Lego collection. And I just got the Eye of Sauron Lego set and she broke it. Angels told me to kill her, told me to
that was
throw her
cool.
and down the well. I don't know, way back in the 70s, people back then way more susceptible. Angels told you to do this. But later, during the trial, he admitted to being drunk and high on heroin, and his parents were abusive. Ah, okay, there it is. The little angel, a little demon on my shoulder with the bag of H.
Alright.
Yeah,
We're gonna use Mira. Look like she got the
I'll
most
be
simple
honest, I had a couple
hit box.
brewskis, a couple syringes of heroin, and my dad hit me with
Oh,
a
let's
belt.
go- let's
What
go
am I
ahead and
supposed
get
to
some
do?
tip.
Wait, today we want to thank today's partner, Bad Dragon.
All the
If you've
skins
been
in
a
this
fan of this
are
channel,
like-
then you know that Bad Dragon is a permanent fixture on this channel. They have supported us time and time again, and we want to give you the little ins and outs and what to provide. Let's say you're trying to spice things up a little bit. Maybe you want to spice up day mans. Maybe you want to spice up day woman a little bit, right? Maybe you just want to spice up yourself. Well, then Bad Dragon may be the perfect fit for you. And by fit, I mean you're going to shove things inside you, and it's going to make you feel real good. Real good. Or you
He's
can shove
fair.
things inside something else. It doesn't matter. All I know is Bad Dragon's products are expertly made. They're handcrafted. They're beautiful. And it's some of the best quality control I've ever seen. We've been
You
through
lost your humanity,
workers,
so you come to take mine.
amazing experience.
You will perish.
It reflects so much in the product itself. And
If you don't
recommend-
evolve, you'll die
Go
here.
check out Bad Dragon if you're trying to
You
spice
can't
things up
crouch
for
in
yourself
this
or in the bedroom. And,
I'm trying to scare her, man.
so thank you, Bad Dragon. 6 counts of sex. 6 consecutive well, especially if he comes back and messes something. In the years since the claim of hearing voices, the lie claiming, quote, no demon, no
Have you
demon.
come to beg?
To be fair, that does sound like well, there is no demon. What? No,
There's another nigga over here too. There's not.
this kid. Deposited money to the bank, but ultimately had changed the lottery.
Bro, I already knew he was gonna move, bro.
So literally his dad was like, hey, can't bring dealership. He's like, no, Dad, I'll fucking slice your throat. He's like, okay, come on, man. And he's like, I'm gonna get high on heroin and kill my dad.
Double kill.
You should shoot him, shoot, bro. Oh my god. Alright, Vendetta.
If you're going down with one shipper, you're not gonna just go down with them all.
Got her. 1-4. Oh, my aim is trash.
After the murders, George and
Oh, he's bad.
and they abandoned the
What is
property
this?
only 28 days after
That's just extra, bro.
all of their personal.
I still don't understand how you gonna do it. Bro, I couldn't even see that nigga.
Well, I was gonna expect that. I think a lot of people
Bruh, what am I, shotgun again? Yeah.
stem from the Amityville house.
Goodbye.
A hammer held by organics.
We'll just say that it's
Get me! Bro. No, that's actually weird. Are they already on the map?
a year afterwards. Come on.
Bro, I'm telling you, I cannot see these people. They're so blended in. I lost to that. That's insane. Which got triple.
An organic has the final weapon.
George Lutz reported waking up at 3:15.
What do you do with the hammer? I thought you had to kill somebody with it.
He also claimed to hear voices urging him to get out, and saw a face in the fireplace with red, glowing eyes. Kathy Lutz reported feeling as if she was
Oh,
being
wait, are you
embraced
supposed
by
to
an
do something
unseen
else or
force
not?
and levitating off the
I don't know
bed.
what you're supposed to do. I thought you're
Jesus
supposed to kill
Christ,
somebody
Kathy,
with a hammer
goddamn.
like
He's like,
that game.
something's holding me and I'm flying. And her around the, like, she's like laying in the
guess
house.
you're supposed to
"Ah,
break the
ah,"
window or
like,
something.
flying around the house. George! Oh my God, my wife! I just saw an Apache man's face in the fireplace, and I don't even know what the hell's happening here. The youngest child, Missy, spoke to her imaginary friend Jody, who appeared as a demonic.
The game continues. I'm still here.
Glowing red eyes. I don't.
And now, because I hit her twice, that should have been enough bullets.
I had a buddy who had a brother. Dude, stop! What are you looking at? We're going to our hiding place. I don't give a fuck. If my child did that, fostering him up. Send him up the hills of the orphanage.
No, I shot through the wall, no one died, so that means no one's there.
The Lutz family supposedly hired Father Peccagrasso to bless the home. He went on to say that he was told to, quote, visible. Get out of here, you son of a bitch, and just slapped him in the face. He's like, dear Lord, dear Lord, this bell. And William Weber, who was DeFeo's lawyer,
Come on, all the way around. What the?
in 2000 revealed that he wasn't lying. Who's telling the truth? I don't know. Very and does. No, it's used. Held at the house in 1976 where
Nigga, aim it. Alright, what? Some of those had to hit, bro. I'm not even lying. What the? No, it made the hit rate noise, but it just wasn't killing them.
it's like Avengers team of the paranormal setup. Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. And at 3 a.m. in the silver which was said to have the room was apparently the
And now I'm back at the first thing.
this
That's the first time I come from in front of me, but alright. Damn. Yeah, my shots are not registered. What?
I will say, Amityville 3D was the first horror film I ever watched. I have a poster of it.
Nah, my shots ain't registered. That's
Robotics
crazy.
have the last weapon. The robotics have my heart. Without flesh, a robot is only half a person. You must evolve, like I did, or fade away.
He's the dad in the 2005 one or like 2006. When was that remake?
Nah, this mother sucks.
I'm gonna say 2000. I'm gonna
Half
say
of my shots
2006,
were not
Amityville,
registering.
2005.
And my team is trash.
Alright, well, fine.
How we
Next
dying
up,
like
we have
that?
East Maritello Fort in Key West, Florida. It's not necessarily a place, it's more of a doll, but it's more so the doll. Wherever the doll is, it's haunted, so we went ahead and included it because it's a very notorious doll, which the doll is called Robert the fucking Doll. Manufactured by the Steiff Company of Germany around the 1900s, the doll was given to a young boy named Robert Eugene Otto, which people usually just called him Gene. Should have called him Bob. I love guys who call him Bob. There's no name you can age him better to than Bob. Robert when you're younger, Bob. Bob is such a good old person name.
Like it's so generic.
Test the guy. Your name's Nick. Your name, so I mean Nick, so I know my fucking life. Unbelievable amount. The doll was given by his family's Bahamian servant. The Bahamian servant was rumored to be skilled in voodoo and black magic. That sounds racist. He's like, is the doll, little boy? Oi! The Bahamian servant went, oi, Gene, take this little doll and put it in your knapsack now. Going to be your best friend, you hear? And Gene's dad was like, my God, the help knows voodoo and black magic. What curse did you bring upon the doll, servant? Upon receiving him, Gene named the doll after himself, calling him Robert, which is one of the creepiest things I've ever heard. Imagine getting a doll and you're just like, me. Hello, my doll's name's Hunter. Your parents aren't like, you're not a psychopath.
What the hell?
Look at this. Robert the doll is approximately 40 inches tall and is stuffed with wood and wool. He is dressed in a sailor suit that is believed to have belonged to Gene as a child. Once again, gets even fucking creepier. I wear my little sailor suit. This used to be mine, Robert. The doll is just like, the doll's face is painted with a disturbing, almost human-like expression. He has large, beady eyes, a painted-on smile, and is holding some kind of weird stuffed toy lion or dog. Gene became extremely attached to Robert, treating him as a companion and a confidant. Kids just creep me the fuck out. I always hate when kids are like, I tell him my secrets. You ever hear kids say that? I had cousins who were much younger than me. He had like a little doll too, and he'd be like, I tell him my secrets. And I'd be like, what secrets could you possibly have? And they always drop some shit like that.
You're not the first to come from my heart. When will you learn? Transform or perish. The choice is yours.
Changing mags!
That's what I don't understand is that's the obvious. Boy, you know what you're doing. He's my best friend. You've seen so far. The only person
All the gun upgrades are just scattered everywhere. We need to just grab it. You.
The Otto family and their servants.
I just got hit with stupid ass. Don't hit me.
Double kill. A robotic is ready
No!
to
I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. That's crazy.
A hammer held by robotics.
Oh, you can run. Usually you can. I get gunned down as soon as I get it down. That's why I'm next to it, I guess.
Robotics are the last.
No! No, what is it? This nigga's actually sad.
A robotic has the final weapon.
Got it.
Damn you, you tin can.
Good hit. At least I know the objective now. Like, I was trying to hit niggas with the
As hard
hammer.
as you can in the chest. Gene gives her a fucking dead leg. She's like, what the fuck, Gene? He's like, oh, it wasn't me. It was Robert. Robert, you gave me in so much trouble. It's like laying on the floor or whatever. He's like wrapping like chains around his like wrist and shit. And he's like, what are you gonna make me do, Robert? Even as an adult, Gene continued to believe in Robert's supernatural abilities. Gene's a fucking psychopath. He's scaring the shit out of me. When he and his wife Anne moved back into the family home, Gene placed Robert in a room of his own, often referring to it as Robert's room. Seems like a guy back in the day, like way back in the day, he's like, that's like his jack-off room. You don't want to go home Robert's room. No matter what you do, don't go in there. Respect his privacy.
You won't leave here in one piece.
And grew to fear the doll.
He's still under the corner of the door for it. Bro, proceed to get jumped.
Reported feeling uneasy in Robert's presence, and many girls expressed response to things being said around them.
Well, I guess I ain't winning this one.
Ran like weird please. Damn, it's in the will. Gene's ghost is here haunting us. We can't do it. After changing hands a few times, with claims of him moving about. We do have one. Robert after I made my video for him, all by himself, as well as capturing a ghostly orb next to his arm.
That is wild.
It's just like, I got
Blood knew he could have saved me for it.
Are those feet? This is feet? Oh, he's got some club feet. He's got some fucking elephant feet.
He's behind me. And there's someone in front of me too.
Gene does once. The chair moved back and forth.
Swapping bags!
Robotic is ready to end.
Yep, someone already on the
Let
hand.
robots test you.
And he's by himself.
Screenshot of my video where you're gonna be fucked. Technically we're cursed because we're technically capturing his view. And my really sick Logitech monitor just spazzed out. Or Samsung. Letters from previous visitors apologizing for their behavior and asking for Robert's forgiveness are displayed near his case, often recounting misfortunes such as accidents, illnesses, and financial troubles that occurred after visiting him. Imagine they're just like, bankrupt. Thanks for that, Robert. After he was moved during the last hurricane, he was tied
You're
down
still here?
with a fishing
Pests.
net. After the change, movement stopped being but
Sudden death. Oh shit.
The carnage begins.
Did we actually lose? Yeah. Oh, snap.
See if this one can
Wow.
save you. Without flesh, a robot is only half a person.
Still,
You must
not one of those
evolve,
games.
like I did, or fade away.
It was the personal residence of Sarah Winchester, the widow of William Winchester, the heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. It's a gun company. Bang, 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 bang. Sarah built the house after she inherited a vast fortune from her husband's death. Just like Bezos' wife did. Just like Bezos' wife. She also lost her daughter, Annie, just weeks after her birth due to malnutrition. Jesus Christ. The successive losses of her daughter and husband deeply affected Sarah, leading to prolonged periods of mourning and isolation.
Basically, that's what made her crazy.
Yeah, extreme depression and trauma. She's probably just like, ugh. Well, especially like that far back, because this is like 1800s. You'd definitely be like, I'm cursed, we're cursed, the Winchester name's cursed. Legend has it that she was advised by a medium in Boston that she was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, and that she needed to continuously build a house to appease these spirits. That seems like that should be illegal to say that to a billionaire widow. Especially like a manic woman who probably shows up and she's like, yeah, I'll give you all the gold. Just tell me what's wrong. She was told that if she stopped, she would die. If you stop building your house, you're gonna fucking die too. Construction on the mansion began in 1884 and continued non-stop, 24 hours a day until Sarah Winchester's death in 1922. That's fucking insane. The construction was guided by her own designs and was influenced by her superstitions and desire to confuse the spirits she was believed were haunting her. I mean, the actual labyrinth of this house is unreal. Like, the way hallways end or connect with each other doesn't make any sense. It's an actual labyrinth, which I always thought ever since the beginning of time that people thought that spirits could just float through walls.
Well, that's the thing. Spirits think they're alive.
Oh, okay, that's right. You're
Also, apparently, it only cost $5 million in 1884 money.
$5 million in 1884 money, so that's gotta be like, what,
Also,
like
$71
$20 million?
million.
God, $71 million today. That's insane. The house is an architectural marvel with 24,000 square feet, 10,000 windows, 2,000 doors, 160 rooms, 52 skylights, 47 stairways and fireplaces, 17 chimneys, 13 bathrooms, and 6 goddamn kitchens. The house is famous for its unconventional features, including staircases leading to nowhere, doors that open onto blank walls, and windows overlooking other rooms, and secret passages. One of the house's most famous oddities is the door to nowhere, which opens to a sheer drop to the second floor. That's pretty funny.
See, that's gonna get the ghost. They're gonna open.
Do you think that was, she's just like, the fucking spirit is haunting me right now, it's gonna walk through and die again. Do you think that she was probably crazy enough to believe that she could kill a ghost?
That's what that was. It was a trap.
I think if she did believe that, I think that she would probably invest into like Winchester making some kind of ghost gun. Or she has it. She's just like, in her house. Another peculiar feature is a staircase that leads directly into the ceiling, ending abruptly without any purpose. Which, going in this house, this would be fucking creepy. This would be an actual like, Jesus Christ. Well, it would
Can I
be
get
like
my
you're on
free
like a
gift,
set
bro?
or something, or like.
It'd be like that Escher.
Can now?
Yeah. But seeing that in real life would be
Yeah.
odd, especially if everything was built soundly. You're just like, what the fuck? Because you'd almost think the house is like moving. There's a scene in that movie Grave Encounters where they like go up a staircase and it just leads to
With
a
all-
and it's
all
because
of-
the actual asylum is like
all of
it's
it?
got like a movie cube.
All of it. I think if I go to
These
work,
elements were purportedly designed to confuse
let me
and
get it,
trick
bro.
spirits,
I'm they ain't gonna
visitors,
put me
and
in a match
staff
no
of the
time
area.
soon, bro. I'm out here streaming and chat. Should I be like, guys? What's up? Yo. What's up? Alright. So let's see what the food taste like. You usually don't trust food coming from Windsor hands.
Paranormal activities, including hearing footsteps, whispers, and seeing apparitions.
So she didn't want to cover though. She just wanted to confuse them.
And travel, which I think is fucked up.
Salty,
Mirror
bro.
travel, what are you gonna do?
Eating out.
You know what? That's what it is. Okay, imagine staircase to nowhere. They walk up, they face through the door. They don't know how to go. They don't know how to get out.
Here are some of the specific hauntings of
Well,
this house, though.
I guess this
Many
is
believe
it.
that Sarah Winchester
I need
herself
some bread with
haunts the
this or
mansion.
something, but
Of course she does.
it's
If ghosts
mad
are real,
salty.
that bitch's spirit is definitely wandering around. Especially it's like a mentally unwell person caught in like a purgatory loop. Definitely. Visitors and staff
Oh, no.
reported seeing a woman in a black.
He wasn't gonna make you about to go to work. Make a chicken patty. You about to make a chicken patty.
Well, I'm still not in the match. I might
This
close the
figure is
game and
often seen
start
in
it
rooms
up.
that Sarah frequented, such as her bedroom and the seance room. The seance room, that's bitch is fucking creepy, dude. Some of the ghosts are even some of the people who built the goddamn house themselves. Some of these workers have been seen or heard toiling away to this day, still building on to Winchester's large labyrinth. That is hell. That's actually hell. You have to do, a construction worker has to do the same job forever and it never ends. There are reports of disembodied footsteps echoing through the hallways and the sound of hammers and saws in the dead of night, despite no ongoing construction except for the Red Robin being built across the street. One of the most haunted rooms in the house was the seance room. Sarah Winchester used a special room in the house to communicate with the spirits of the dining room and construction of the mansion. Oh, so she believed the spirits were like unity at this.
What should I do?
Sis, where should the staircase go above the fireplace?
KFC under the couch.
Yeah, they're just like, a titty bar room, men only room.
She's like, I hear you, spirits. The titty bar will happen now.
Sarah would lock herself in the room from midnight to 2 a.m. and consult with the good spirits on how to continue the construction.
She's like, all right, good spirits, come on in. Bad spirits, stay out.
You think you don't need to include this in the video, but
Yes, she did get her not by a ghost.
oh, I was actually gonna ask that if she was gonna get her, if she got her pussy in. How did you know that? How did you know that? Am I that predictable? I swear to God, that's what I was gonna ask. This room, known as the seance room, has no direct entrance or exit. It can only be accessed through a series of secret passages. That's fucking. Visitors often feel a sudden drop.
You seek salvation, but unless you submit, you will only find death. You will need augments to stand the chance.
Arigato. That's a one-time scope or see, like I did not see that dude, bro.
Various winding corridors. He is described as overall appearing first, only to vanish into thin air. Or how about the cry later? In one of the bedrooms, there have been repeated sightings of a ghostly woman who appears to be crushed. She's often seen sitting on the outside, standing by the window. This apparition is usually accompanied by the sound
Bro,
of soft sobbing.
this isn't even a foregrip on it. Why did you truck on the trash? I'm on screen. That nigga shot me.
I prefer you.
Eerie drafts of throughout the mansion, there are numerous reports of sudden cold spots and unexpected drafts. These
Damn.
drafts are often accompanied by
No,
feelings
bro,
of
you got
unease
one
and
time.
sensation of being
He's over here. What the? What the shit? Who else is shooting me? What are heals at? Can I refill?
The mansion is now a popular tourist destination, offering daily tours of exploring history, architecture, and paranormal stories. Special events
Who's gonna go?
I would actually be scared. I'm not gonna lie. If I went there, I'd be like, if I was going to this place, I'd be like, hello? How am I gonna
Gun upgrade.
Reload!
A hammer held by robotics.
Bring your lame ass on. Yeah, let go.
They say it's one of the worst ways to go.
All the victims were found in their beds, having been bludgeoned to death with an axe. And the axe was found in the guest room where Stillinger's sister were sleeping. The killer appeared to have covered the mirrors and windows in the house with cloth and clothing. If me memory serves correct, I'm pretty sure they say that demons can come through mirrors. So sometimes you cover them so they can't see you or something like that. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of...
Was that in Constantine? He like jumped out in the mirror and the
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that scene actually rules. The Constantine movie is actually fucking sick. All the victims' faces were covered with sheets after they were killed. And the ceiling in the parents' bedroom and the children's room showed gouge marks, presumably from the upswing of the axe. Fucking like 7'5" like ogre man. Yeah, get stuck.
The game continues. I'm still here.
If you get a fucking axe to the back of the head. Wake up. I think he just went in and probably just fucking I'm pretty sure.
How'd you beat? Beat me. I need that. Chat, my wall hacks are going crazy right now.
Changing mags.
You do not understand how we used to be scared. I don't know if you've seen these videos. This is a goddamn panic attack. Like, yo! What? I don't think I can do it.
I thought you couldn't go on the stairs. How did you get on there?
Apparitions of the victims.
I swear they had like the little orange block. Get back.
And some visitors have even reported being touched, scratched by unseen forces. Paranormal investigators have even captured EVPs to respond directly to questions. These recordings include children calling out names.
Jamal. Aquarius.
Other EVPs feature sounds of distress such as moans, cries, and police calls. Many people report feeling dread of status, particularly the children, probably because they know that
Get some bullshit. Bro, running too, bro. And I'm trying to ADS someone let me ADS. And then yes, so he's Diddy powers activate. I'm gonna get that nigga. Bro, I'm back to the first one. Bro, they're on camera, bro. nigga dropping everybody.
A hammer held by organics.
Blanks, huh? Shooting blanks.
You only took my hearts because you cannot live out your own. Pathetic creatures.
Yeah, I look like a bot.
Many psychics have focused on the addict, believed to be the killer hidden for committing the murders. They often sense a dark, malevolent presence in space. The energy is described as heavy and oppressive, causing the feelings of dread and discomfort. And in the attic, it's also reported to contain the residual fear of the victims. Psychics sense the terror and panic that emanates from this area, believing it to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. The children's bedroom is often described as the most emotionally charged area, and psychics feel the innocence and playfulness of the children's spirits contrasted with the horror of the final moments.
Do they think a demon came from with the attic? They think the attic is the most haunted?
I think that they're saying that the guy spent the most time up there brewing these dark thoughts that he was gonna do. So maybe he like left behind this like horrible evil energy or something. Like I'm gonna fucking kill myself. You know, like that kind of thing. So that's just like that energy's left over there. I don't know. But there's so many more mysterious, weird, haunted places in America. We just scratched the surface, but I have to leave today. Did you get titillated? Did you get scared? I think haunted houses are kind of interesting. I think everybody has like a weird culture, even non-haunted. And haunted houses are just weird artifacts, horrible things that happen, and it is just weird urban legends standing as monolithic, weird structures that still remain haunting to this day. And I think that's cool. So maybe we'll cover some more again in the future.
What's next?
My friends invited me to play airsoft, so I just bought my first airsoft gun. Why are these things so expensive? Look at this, my friends invited me to play airsoft, so I just bought my first airsoft.
What the fuck do I watch, bro? Nothing to watch. Let's just look at the first
Berserk, one of the most important gifted creators to ever grace the earth. The material is a no-brainer for getting a video game application. We've already covered Gears' Berserk Guts' Rage.
Yeah, I saw you. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. What?
Feels it is unfair to compare
the look. He's aiming a walking out to the back.
Quality from the first one that I am going to end up comparing the two of them a lot, just to highlight how much better that game is, and just how middling the Dreamcast game unfortunately. Obviously,
I knew we could.
I usually expect most first entries in a series to be the awkward. Ideas will be ironed out in a much better sequel, unless your name.
Oh my god, I'm trash.
Only got more
Give me a guy. Hurry up.
PlayStation 2 game, which was taking place just after the presentation when Gus and Tosca are united and are journey together to sort of. Writing that made me
Come on, get back.
The manga itself since the presentation of an early 3D game from 1999 with its
What the? No, that's a headshot. That's crazy.
With the death of Kentaro Miura, that sadly will never happen. The music for this game was done by Susumu Hirosawa. And his tracks
and we're done.
like how they use his character art for the
2 kills.
flashbacks of the game's original characters. I love
Freak Bob, Freak Bob, Freak Bob.
One dead trio.
Free Bob, free
An
Bob.
organic is ready to end.
Nothing preserved.
2
Free
plus
Bob.
2 equals death.
Wait, there we go.
Gutsu in this game. I do not know why they did this, since the title of the game is Guts' Rage, but I assume they thought it would be too awkward for the game to be called Gatsu's Rage instead. While I have your attention about the cover and title of this game, I have to show you just how terrible the PAL version of this game's cover art is. As you'd expect from this era, the Japanese version is the best, as it is art just by Kentaro Miura. The American version is just CGI character renders from this game, but the PAL version is someone's MS Paint drawing of part of Guts' face. It looks like a texture from Cruelty Squad. The English dub features a lot of old school early PlayStation 1 voice actors, mostly famous for their roles in early Konami games. Like Puck is voiced by Cam Clark, aka Liquid Snake. There is an undub and retranslation.
The game continues. I'm still here.
Below. And
You're
if
still
you
here.
are someone who owns a Dreamcast, then you can just burn that ROM to a CD and pop that bitch right into the console since there's no copyright protection.
Yeah.
Have long since moved past, and some cutscenes are poorly mixed, so some characters are too quiet and get droned out, and others in the official release. Another reason
You got
the dub and visual.
Ah, my aim, my aim.
That's how good Kentaro Miura's writing is. I won't go into too many
I just realized, so every other round, they just flip to a side door, so go upstairs or downstairs.
perfect part of the story. In the early days of Guts and Casca's traveling together after scenarios.
That's what I said, Alibis gun. Oh, the next gun is one.
Original stories, because you can just write it off like the game does, as Guts, Casca, and Puck wander into a town, or you run into some monsters or apostles, just like the stories that inspired Berserk.
I deadass can't see him.
This game has a station, which is infecting people, ending up dragging Guts into them for his own selfish reasons, as he's trying to make good return. You gotta get out of the way now to address the
In the middle of the overkill.
town is indeed named Ballsack. And yes, everyone says it with a straight face and takes him very seriously. This is something. Get your laps in now. Let's move on. The gameplay is easily the roughest aspect. I hope that it would be the #1 priority.
Oh, Chad, we back on the same gun.
Slow and stiff in ways that even if you wanted to say, well, accurate in portraying how wielding the Dragon Slayer is. It's very rigid, not allowing for much movement or reflecting at all. If you have read the manga, know that's how Guts uses the Dragon Slayer in a lot of ways. He uses his weight and inertia of the sword to lead his swings in the direction he's
You gaga.
He is
Then he gonna drop my teammate next. Nope. He said, I got that thing on.
chance he gets. If he was
I need that.
pound 10-foot sword, he would at the very
God!
sword. That's how the PlayStation 2
Give that gun a sight too, bro.
right in satisfying ways. It feels much more free-form in the PlayStation 2 game, where in the Dreamcast game, its animations are stiff and almost too snappy. The game uses 2 buttons, A for vertical slashes and B for horizontal slashes. To this issue, since swinging on the X and Y axis is individually locked to their respective button and do not allow for unique movements. There is one move that is only in this game and didn't come back for the PlayStation 2 and jumping vertical slash. It was likely an unintended result, but the momentum in this move levels like a missile. Probably some insane speed run tech you can use with this. The lack of also makes combat feel much worse. You could argue that the fact that enemies mostly die in one hit.
What? No, bro, this can't be.
Compensating by throwing endless droves.
You can see who else? Oh, yeah, you can
This
see.
game still does
There's
that.
one on 8 and I'm on 8.
Forest versus enemies with much more infuriating bosses. Not to mention the biggest glaring issue with this game, which is the fact that the sword.
Bro, that is. Yes, there's niggas surrounding me.
90% of this game is fought in narrow sections and dungeons. It's like this is some sort of practical joke, and the developers were
You can't be doing this to me. This nigga just.
This as if their pathfinder was programmed to make it so they would always seek out the most obnoxious areas to stay.
An organic is ready to end.
Not on my watch. I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it. I look, you gotta sit on that over there.
My guess is
2 minutes remain.
hand combat that is uniquely present in this game when your sword is on your back.
A hammer held by organics.
No! Get out my way. Get out my way. And 3 peaks to left. This is insane. Bro, they said a corner camper, bro.
Organics have the last weapon.
No!
Active hitbox with their spears and do this one attack.
I gotta hear them get over there, bro. I can't let these people do it. Wow. Damn.
Flesh has a hammer.
Because of course they constantly show up in some of the most cramped encounter zones. You can block them by pressing Y. Doesn't accomplish shit, so you can just sit there while these fights forever. Maybe if your items
Reloading.
That's insane. No, that's actually crazy, bro. But it's alright, I get to play second death.
Feels completely arbitrary, and there is so much input delay or input eating present in this game that they often don't even go off, and if they do, they just fall directly down out of your hand to your feet instead of being thrown like they are supposed to. The cannon is mostly the same, just more limp with a much smaller radius. The game is very 180 in nature,
These
so you
niggas
get
I'm
new
losing.
items after
Bro, they don't
clearing
even got
areas.
even a kills.
Anytime you die and use one of your 10 credits, you restart at a checkpoint.
I was back all the way up, bro.
Unlike you, I am eternal.
Levels do drop items, but only a few of them do this. And good luck actually breaking most of these things, since they are up against walls and in corners, so your sword bounces off the walls before you get a chance to break them.
Come on, that's free, that's free. This
Are
nigga's AFK.
you letting your enemy win?
No, this is insane, bro. This nigga's AFK. He better start doing it. Oh, heck.
You would think that they were Magneto.
Down to the
Yes,
last.
damn.
I love it.
Worst offenders of this.
Bro, that's some good.
How quickly you shed humanity for your
I'm telling you, every
selfish
time I'm doing good, bro, we lose. But I'm doing that dog shit. Like it's good.
Given what I've said so far about the combat, it should come at no surprise that the boss fights aren't very good. They are still better than the Berserk Muso game, but that's not a.
Alright, let's play one ranked game.
I just did
And
not
I think
have
I'm
the
in the
logic
stream.
to
I
fight
think
some of these
the
bosses
streaming,
without
I don't know
taking
how to
damage,
see.
like the giant turnip, which you can apparently not take damage from its screaming attack by simply putting your sword up in front of you. The Dragon Slayer just absorbs all incoming sound like it's a tuning fork. Your fight with Zod feels like it's for a completely different game that controls far better. This was my biggest roadblock with the game, since the stiffness made it hard to dodge attacks while actually doing anything more than a single hit while Zod's massive hitbox was said to be flying. This fight shows us how night and day the combat feels without the parry present in the PlayStation 2 game. Beating him the same way I beat Millennia. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Maybe that one post on Backlog about this game was onto something. If you get stuck on any of the bosses, then you're likely to run into the game's pretty abysmal and misleading save system. Like we have previously already covered, the game has a very arcadey base to its design, so it uses a 10-credit live system. Once those credits run out, then it's a game over and kicks you back out to the main menu. When you load it back in, it'll start you back to the last time you saw this message, new stage reached. This means you can possibly lose a huge amount of progress if it's near the Zod fight or in the castle at the end of the game, like it unfortunately was for me. At points like this, just do what I advised in my Berserk PS2 review. Simply run past the enemies you have to re-fight. It turns out only a few screens require you to kill all of the monsters to hit a zone transition, so unless it's stopping you, there's no real reason to subject yourself to the jank combat and annoying hitboxes any more than you have to. Where the save system reveals how poor its implementation is when you try to stop mid-session and want to take a break. At a point, I was starting to get pretty annoyed with the game. This was before the Zod fight that used up all of my credits. I knew I had only about an hour left in the game, but I thought thought it would be better to just take a break so I didn't force myself to complete the game as fast as I can, so I could turn around and make a video on it as fast as possible and end up souring my experience on it.
Well, shit,
which
I'm
is
also
something
leaving.
that you can very
You
easily
can
do
deadass
when
barely
you make
see
videos
shit. I
on
think you gotta
videos.
have
I
a
also
whole
wanted
full
to go back to
screen.
the main menu and check if there was a subtitle setting that I missed and just didn't turn on. I wasn't really sure how to save the game, so I looked it up just to be sure, and some random post I found said to save and exit and it'll be fine. What this post fails to mention is that while it is going to save your progress, that doesn't mean it's actually going to save where you are. So you can be one room away from the next one of those and have to quit for whatever reason, thus requiring you to do all the bullshit of the previous hour again. I don't know why it does this, considering when you die and use a credit, the game has a ton of checkpoints